Hello, everybody. This is Jeffrey GT7, and welcome to the episode. I want to quickly apologize for not really uploading any content for like the last 2 or 3 days. It's been quite a very busy and tiresome week at work, but luckily for me, today was my last day for work. And as you guys can see, we're going to be using the Alpine A110 at Tokyo Expressway with its engine swap. So if you may have guessed, I'm going to do a step-by-step process on how to get the car. I'll also will be covering on how to either buy the engine swap or how to get it, obtain it in the game. I'll also will be sharing the parts you'll need for the car, which also includes parts from car customization and from the tuning shop, which hopefully helps out. And after everything is all together, will then showcase the race. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the episode. So the first part is going to be, of course, on how to get this car. As you can see here, it's going to be at Brand Central. It's going to be the very first car you'll see in the Alpine category. And you can see it's the actual first only car from Alpine that's actually a legit production car. The rest of the three cars are actually VGTs. So, even without the swap, the car, 500 plus PP points, very affordable at 80,000 credits. Pretty simple, pretty easy. We're going to go ahead and add the wide body for about 25,000 credits, just because it lowers the overall PP settings, and that's the reason why I did it. After that, we're going to go ahead and acquire the engine swap. Now, if you want to buy engine swap, you have to be at least collector level 50. You can see here in the game, I'm actually am the max out level at level 70. And if you're curious what that engine is, here it is right here. It's going to be the GTR Nismo engine swap. So with this particular engine package for this car, it really comes to life. Despite having to gain some weight from the engine, this car is going to be really a fierce car to drive at Tokyo Expressway 600. Now, for example, if you're not yet level 50 in the game, there actually is an alternative route to basically obtain the engine in the game. And unfortunately, in the game, you can win engines, but it's kind of random. You will not know for sure until you actually land for that engine palette in the mini game ticket. So, for example, here's what I'm talking about. Let's go to my rewards, and before that, here's all the engines you can collect in the game. This is what I have personally. So just go get the gifts, and usually you can find these engines in your 5-star or 4-star tickets. So let's go ahead and open this 5-star ticket. As you can see here, we got ourselves, looks like an Audi R8, an invitation to a Bugatti to get, or a Porsche, to get a special car. As you can see, we actually landed on the engine palette, but it's not that particular engine. Like I said before, you won't know till you actually land on that engine palette to see what you have collected in the game. So as you can see, we got ourselves an engine based off the 2019 Porsche Turbo S. So what we're going to do is actually go back to the GT Auto, and we're going to easily buy off this engine swap since we are past level 50 in the game. So after you get your engine swap, the next thing we'll be covering is going to be, of course, this livery. Now, this is going to be a custom Japanese Red Bull livery, which actually looks pretty good for this car. As you can see, there's no hashtags for this livery, but no need to be scared about that because you can actually get this livery if you follow me in the game. Just basically search me up in the game and click on my profile picture, click on your page, and of course, follow the blue button. And I actually have this livery saved on my news list. So if you actually do search me up in the game right now, the very first thing you'll see from me is the livery itself. Now, even though there really isn't a way to search it up, I would recommend to search Red Bull, and maybe, just maybe, it'll show up. But let's just say you do not want the livery, but you want to have the parts. That is totally cool. I'll go ahead and showcase the parts. Here is what I have for my rims. I actually did change out the rims compared to what they had showcased on the livery. So just make sure you copy that. For your parts, for Type A, it's going to be for the front bumper. The side is going to be Type A as well. And for the wing, it's going to be the custom wing set. And that is going to be all the parts you'll need from car customization. Now let's go ahead and move over to the tuning shop. As you see, for sports, you'll need the sport hard tires. For club sports, all you just need is a power restrictor right there. For semi-racing category, you need the fully customized LSD with the fully customized manual transmission. And that's literally going to be it. So you can see for racing, nothing was here. Neither was extreme or ultimate. Just focus on those first three categories and you'll be good to go. So to finish up the list of things from the setup, sport hard tires with fully customized differential. I didn't really change anything on the numbers there on the LSD, so just keep it as is. Downforce, as you can see, copy the front and the rear downforce. The power restrictor is down to 97 with the fully customized manual transmission at 340 kilometers. So I would recommend just pause the episode, copy the numbers you see on the screen, and once you do that, you should be good to go. And if you're curious to see what's back here, there is literally nothing back here. Everything else is going to be stocked, or I was not able to get it, because if I did get it, I would have easily broke the 600 plus BP limit. But after you get everything together, let's go ahead and do the race. If you're curious on how it does in this race, this car really good. For it to be a swap, very smooth, a very unique car, I would say. Having a powerful GTR Nismo swap with a sort of a wide body MR French Alpine, very interesting combination. Actually, the car felt really good. It actually had nice grip, maybe a little bit of oversteer, but apart from that, the acceleration was great. The fuel mileage overall was great too. The tire wear was really good. So this car does have some really good potential, great pace throughout this race. As you can see, we're already in the top 5, so we actually went ahead and passed that red GTR right at the end of the stretch. So that gives you an idea how good it is on both speed and for acceleration. As we make it through the second sector, we have really caught up very quickly on the old generation Impreza. We're going to make a move on it, find ourselves P4. And our next two cars is going to be, of course, the old gen Supra and the RX-7 Riemia. Now, these two cars we have known very much well in the past that once these two cars are together, especially in that very tricky hairpin at the end of this long straightaway, they tend to pretty much just miserably miss their braking point and just go way off the racing surface. So for us, we got ourselves a move. We're going to make a little bit of contact on the rear mirror. We're going to go ahead and brake. And as I said before, these two are going to miss their braking point. But surprisingly, in this occasion, the RX-7 actually did brake at the right time. But for the Supra, it easily misjudged its braking point by a long shot, and we pretty much took full advantage of that error from the AI and going to find ourselves in third place. And the next thing you know, once we approach this tunnel, since our car has really good top end speed, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves P2 as we finish the first lap with a very decent 219.2. As we finish up the ending of lap number 2, heading into lap 3, as you can see, we basically have pretty much hot down the leader. And like I said again, the speed comparison, your car is going to be really good on these straights. And as you can see, we're catching the Honda. Even without not having the tow, we're easily catching it. And just like that, we're going to pass the Honda, and basically we're going to run away with it. Now we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the end of lap number 7. This is going to be our designated pit stop for this race, and you can see we really have put down some very fast lap times overall. A lot of 207s to be matter of fact. Now, if we would have stayed out for this lap, we actually could have hit at 206. So I was a little bit kind of upset that I actually had to come in pit road just to make that pit stop, knowing that we could have just smashed a very quick 206. Now for this pit stop here, all I'm doing here is just refueling the car with fuel because the tires are still in really good shape. So there's no real need to really change the tires at all. Now, unfortunately for us, the Riemia actually was close to the Honda NSX, so we actually did lose the lead. But if we basically did not have the Riemia, the NSX, and GTR racing each other, then most likely would have kept the lead. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and fast forward to much later in the race, which is going to be lap 11. which is going to be the hot lap of this particular track. So what I recommend doing is just watch this hot lap, see where I'm putting the car into the corners, see my braking points, and pretty much everything you need to know on how to get better at 2 Expressway 600, and then I'll be right back to wrap up the episode. Alright, so as we finish up the race, as you guys did see, we actually did hit a 206.9. Finish up the race, it's going to be a very smooth 26.08 for our total time. Now, I do know that there are some cars out there that can easily beat that time, but considering the car being a very cheap car, plus with the engine swap not being that too expensive, I thought overall that was a great build. Got ourselves that clearance bonus, and that's going to be it for the episode. Now, for my next episode, I'm going to be using a classic. It's going to be using the Porsche 911 GT3 from 2001. Now, this particular build, it's been a long time since I actually done this build. And after this build, I actually do have a request build, which I'm going to do after this one. But yeah, I thought it'd be a good time to do an up-to-date build using this car. And Porsche, for some reason, is one of those brands you can really rely on, especially in the Tokyo 600 build. So until then, I will see you guys later until we have returned back into Tokyo Expressway 600 using the Porsche 911 GT3 at Tokyo Expressway 600.